We offer customized, flexible nutritional counseling designed specifically for you. We work with diverse clientele of all different ages, different needs, and goals. Whether you are looking for fat loss, muscle gain, body composition shifts, improved health, performance, and endurance, we're here to help.
All right, this is not MD Muscle Talk. This is Serious and Silliness Muscle Talk. And we're doing, this is the Arnold pre-show with the boys. So we'll go around the bend. We got Big Danny Broadhurst. We got Fac Attack Factory Mubarak. We got Big Daddy Bo, Jason Arns, and the young stud Carlos Thomas Jr. And your host, me, who doesn't even compare to any of these guys, but that's all right. All right. So everybody got the list, right? It's definitely going to be competitive. But did you hear about the latest, about what Big Ramy said?
No.
He basically said that he's not going there to win. Yeah. He's going there to improve, which tells me that he's not ready. Yeah. Don't blame me. I didn't say it. Nick Strength and Power reported it. I just watched it. So I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with. I mean, verbatim. That's basically what he said. You know, for the most part. And so we're just gonna have to see. But anyway, so what are we doing? Are we going to do some betting, or are we just going to do...
We don't bet.
Nah, nothing? Not even? All right. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, we could just take wet picks and,
All right.
Whoever wins gets like a reach around from one of the other guys, whatever.
I don't know.
Circle jerk.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Factory, I forgot to tell you this, man. This big guy, he's huge. This guy in the gym, he's jacked. He's like 6'5", he's like 250. He's got the cauliflower ear, he's like, everybody sees he's some kind of MMA champion. Anyway, he started with me today, like he started some trouble with me. And I told him, I was like, you wouldn't do this right now if my friend Factory was here. So, you got to come with me to the gym. All right, anyway, all right.
I'm old, man.
Yeah, me too. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, go ahead, Big Danny. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to put Samson first.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to put Nick second.
All right, so Big Danny. Go ahead.
I'll put Andrew third.
Okay.
William fourth.
All right.
Fifth is Sean Clarita.
Okay.
Sixth, Kamal.
You got the whole thing.
Go ahead.
Seventh, Big Ramy.
Go ahead.
Eighth, Akeem.
Okay.
Ninth, Justin. And 10th, Patrick.
Yeah, I got something similar, but not totally, pretty close, but not the. That's not bad. Do you really think? I don't know. The thing with Patrick Moore is like he's going to come in shape. He's going to be in shape.
You're a whole lot bigger now.
Is he really?
Yeah. See him, Bo?
What's that?
You're a whole lot bigger right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Because and let's face it, I hate to talk bad about people, but Akeem and Justin Rodriguez conditioning, their track record isn't too good when it comes to conditioning.
Justin looked good, but the thing is, if Justin match what he brought last year at the Arnold, he gonna give them problems.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that though. The guy doesn't stop doing shows, and again, I know they're only progress picks and whatnot, but he doesn't look as conditioned as the other guys do. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't know what the deal. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't see. I don't see Patrick Moore losing to Justin or Akeem only because Patrick may not be as big as them, but he has the size. I mean, he has enough size, and he comes in shape, and he's got pretty good shape. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, Justin's beat him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You got
understand.
to look at it like, what is they looking for?
And he's not getting any
Size,
younger.
then they got the size to beat him though.
True. All right, who wants to go second?
And Akeem got a new coach.
Really?
He
You?
didn't look good.
Akeem got a new coach, so he's gonna bring a different package.
Really?
He looks crazy in those back lat spread he put up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's crazy looking. I mean, I love him.
He's got more size than anybody could pack on. There's no
He's
question
one of my
about
favorite
that.
bodybuilders. But
Yeah.
I don't.
But don't forget, like he came 6th, and he compared good in that lineup that he was in.
I feel like they always kind of overlook him.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it a couple times.
When he comes, with his new coach who gets people in condition, if he comes in shredded and hard.
No, no. Akeem, I've always. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Bo.
His back got to be like, y'all know how it is. This bodybuilding. Everybody look good when you're standing by yourself.
Right.
Akeem only thing was his back. If he can bring his back in and come in condition, then hey, he can beat anybody really.
No, 100%. If he comes in 100% conditioned, it's lights out for everybody because he's got enough size. But it's very rare that he does. I mean, I might have seen him, close to 100% conditioning maybe twice, and of course those shows he won. But anyway, who wants to go next? I don't really care. Go ahead, Bo. Did you pick any? You got your picks ready or no?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
First place, I'm gonna have to go with. Well, put it like this. Andrew Jack first.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Second, it's gonna be between either. We'll put it like this. Second, I got to go with
I know it's a tough lineup, dude. This is not like.
Samson Dallas second.
Okay.
Nick Walker third.
Okay.
Sean Clarita fourth.
Okay.
You think Sean's gonna beat William?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends what Williams shows up.
I got William fifth.
Okay.
Then Akeem.
All right.
Justin. Well, hold on, my bad.
Good.
Okay, yeah, King, Justin, then Big Ramy.
Okay.
Then we got who else is there? Patrick Moore?
Yeah, Patrick Moore, and then Kamal.
Yeah, Kamal. I got Kamal 10th.
Okay, so Patrick Moore and Kamal 10th. Okay. All right. Jay, you want to go?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I got Nick in first.
Okay.
I got Samson in second. Now, this is based solely on the idea that he comes in shape. I have William Bonnick in third.
Okay.
Andrew Jack in fourth. Fifth, I'll go to Sean.
Okay.
Six, if Akeem is in shape, I'll give Akeem six.
Okay.
Randy seventh.
All right.
Eighth, Kamal. Justin in ninth, and Patrick Moore in 10th.
I could totally see Akeem beating Ramy because I could totally see that happening because as from a size standpoint, Akeem could hold his own against Ramy. That's no question about it.
Have you seen him recently?
I've seen some pictures on Instagram of.
No, haven't you seen him in the gym last week? Or?
No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in the gym really. I haven't seen him, or I think Justin goes earlier because I always see him putting pictures. Justin Rodriguez and Akeem go to my same gym as me, but I think Akeem bounces around from gym to gym a little bit, and he used to go to the gym with his ex at the gym I go to, so we think he might not go there anymore. But Justin, I think, goes early in the afternoon or early in the morning because I always see him posting pictures, and I'm like, oh, that's the gym. But by the time I go, he's never there.
What about Sean?
No, Sean has not been there. Now he's in Ohio, but I did see him last week and the week before. But rumor has it he's moving. Actually, rumor has it I think he's moving the family to Texas or something like that.
He's going to Texas.
Yeah, which is probably a good move for him. You know, gotta do what you gotta do for your fam. All right, I guess I'll go next. Let me see. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. First I got Nick. Second I got Samson. Third I got Andrew Jacked. Fourth I have Clarita. Fifth I got Bonac. Sixth I got Big Ramy. And then seventh I got Patrick Moore. Eighth I got Kamal. Ninth Akeem. You know what? No, sorry. I apologize. Eighth Akeem. Ninth Kamal. And 10th Justin. I might eat my words, but that's what I got. I don't know, because I just Justin doesn't take a break. He does show after show after show. He could possibly be very tired, and I really have not seen him in like crisp shape since Boston. Even last year's Arnold Classic, he really, remember he came out on the post show and he really, I don't know what he did wrong, and then Boston he looked good, but Bonac wrecked everybody at Boston, and then ever since then he couldn't really put it together. And so I'm just going on a track record. Like, I'd love to see these guys do better, but if we're gonna be honest, we got to be honest. And I think the only reason I think Kamal loses to Akeem is because Kamal is too small, and Akeem beat Kamal last year. I forgot what open show Kamal did last year, and he came in second to Akeem. Was it Tampa? It was Tampa. The only reason I have Big Ramy beating Patrick Moore is because of his size. I think if Patrick Moore had more size, he'd probably be able to beat Big Ramy. Not that Pat is small; it's just Ramy's so massive that he just dominates you, and even if he lacks a little conditioning, that's asking a lot for Bonac, which I might be totally wrong about Bonac. I mean, Bonac really could win. If he comes in shape, but and that's really it. And I'm high on Andrew Jack. I'm really high on Andrew Jack. I honestly think that in another 2 years, with his work ethic, and if he stays with Aceto and Psycho Lewis, I think it's lights out for everybody. I think he's the next dominant Mr. Olympia, personally.
He's a little older though.
Is he? How old is he?
38.
Is he really? I didn't realize he was that old. Okay. So I think he's got the potential to be Mr. Olympia. Then I don't know how dominant if he is at that age, but I think he has the potential to be Mr. Olympia. Like if his hamstrings come in, his glutes and his back, like as far as conditioning goes, it's fucking lights out for everybody, dude. I mean, that guy's so massive, and he has
freaky.
Yeah, he's massive, and his shape is amazing, Yeah. His front double bicep is fucking.
Yeah. At Texas, it was wild. He looked like an action figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all did work out together, fellas.
Yeah, that was in 2021 when I was in Dubai. But that's before he even started training like a bodybuilder though. He was freakishly strong.
Yeah, he was working out. Well, what's his name, right?
Yeah, Larry Wills.
Larry Wills, yeah. So yeah, he probably.
He's a freak. He is God-given right there.
How long is that plane ride to Dubai, dude?
I think that was 17 hours.
How do you do that? Wow. What'd you do? Take a bunch? Did you take a bunch of GHB? Because I went to Las Vegas with my wife last year, and it was 5.5 hours or something like that. And by the 5th hour, I'm like, I got to get the fuck off this plane. 17 hours, dude.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a straight 15, 16 to Qatar, and then from Qatar to but I was like an hour.
Dude, once you get past 10 hours, it's like fucking, like, I don't know how you guys, that's a rough plane ride, bro. You know? I don't know. Yeah, I can only imagine. My wife had a friend that went with her husband and family. They went to Dubai, you know? And she said coming home, the flight was so long that she was crying because she knew she was trapped and she couldn't go anywhere. She was crying in the plane. I don't know. All right, Carlos, you want to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's damn, I'm who I want to win, who I think will win.
Well, I would do what you listen. I want Samson to win, but I think Nick is going to win. So
Okay,
I went with who I think is going to.
So we'll say Nick as a winner, but I
Okay.
honestly think Samson has made a lot of improvements, and I'd like to see him in second.
Okay.
I think Big Ramy will do just enough to come in third, and I don't know. I honestly think I want to see Andrew in third, but I don't know. I don't to surpass him. I mean, he's somewhat of a recent Olympia champion. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the respect of being in that third position, because I just can't see Andrew overcoming him just yet.
Right.
With the improvements from the Olympia, but Andrew in fourth, and it's tough for me. I like to see Bonac up there in fifth. I think he'll do. I think he'll come improve from the Olympia. Sean is, like we all know, like a mini Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him in. He could be fifth. He could be up there, but I'll say he's sixth, and then I'll say, damn, Akeem. This is tough. This is tough.
Yeah.
Because Akeem's looking freaky. Like that. He's looking in shape, and if he comes in shape, he's cracking the top five. So, but I'll put him there at seventh, and then I'll put Justin in eighth, Patrick in ninth, Kamal in 10th.
Hey, you know what? I would love to see Akeem put it all together and fucking dominate that stage. There's nothing more than I would like to see, because he's been around a long time.
Yeah.
And he's been around a long time. He's got the size. He's got good enough shape, and it's just his conditioning. If he could put it together, and for some reason it's very difficult for him to put it together. In fact, why do you think that is? Why do you think it's difficult for Akeem to come in 100% condition?
Well, he's been conditioned a couple of times, right? I mean, with Oscar
Right.
drills everybody to
Yeah.
conditioning. You know, he was somewhat in conditioning when he won Tampa last year. This year he has a really good coach. I can't say who it is. I mean, he'll probably announce it afterwards. But
All right.
it's one of those Mount Everest coaches. It's his thick skin, right? I mean, he that's what he has. He has thick skin. His lats aren't low enough, so they're high.
Right.
You know, and then his back has thick skin, so anytime anybody turns to the back, that's what shows a one, right?
Yeah.
That's what the saying is. And when he turns to the back, that's when he gives up, the points that he doesn't. He should be getting.
Yeah.
But
He's got hot. Yeah.
But I think he can condition the shit.
I hope so. I really do. But
From the photos, he looks really good, and he was so comparable in that top six in 2020 that it could have arguably cracked that top five, and he beat a lot of good guys that year, I think. So,
yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, 2020, his Olympia was probably his best Olympia presentation, and he did come in shape earlier on in his career when he was working with Dave Palumbo. I forgot what show. It might have been Chicago, but don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure. And he really did come in shape. From what I understand, though, Dave had to really starve him, and that's rough getting in shape like that, man. We'll see what happens.
Carlos, who prepped him in 2020? Oscar?
that was Oscar.
Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar doesn't get enough notoriety. Like, how come he doesn't get enough credit for some reason? Like, he trained. He trained.
He stands in the shadows.
He had Kai.
Yeah,
He had Victor.
yeah, that's right. He had Kai, he had Victor, he had Evan for a little while, Santapani.
Everyone in New York Pro with him.
Yeah, and
Desmond Miller.
Kai, who?
Desmond Miller.
Yeah, and Kai, he won 2 Arnold Classics with Kai? You're right? And that was the only time Kai beat Phil was when he at that Arnold Classic, and he had Oscar as a coach. I don't know.
2009,
What happened?
2009 was.
I think so.
Didn't he train Orville Burke?
Opal Burke.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Yeah, he doesn't get enough credit. I'd like to see if I can get him on the show for an interview. We'll see if I could reach out to him. Yeah, man, he really is up there. Like he's definitely.
I trained with him in 2019.
Okay.
He did my training program, and I would go all the way up to his gym that he had up in Queens, man. And that was some of the most intense training I've ever been through, and it was so cerebral. Like from the start that you walked there to the end, like it was probably hands down some of the best training I've had to this date.
You went to his basement in Brooklyn. I think he moved it since then, though, right?
It was in Ozone Park.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. He said Natural Body, right?
Yeah, below the Natural Body. Yeah.
Oh,
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of his. I went to him once.
Where he lived, in his basement.
But that was in 2013 when I went to him. 2012. 2014. And it was his basement in Brooklyn. Yeah.
That was the Red Room. You were in the Red Room.
Is that what it was? The Red Room?
With the Gimp.
Oh, no, that was a different time, dude. Why do you gotta tell everybody my secrets, bro? I'm supposed to... I tell you, man. All right, Factory goes.
Yeah. Woo! Here we go.
Here we go. All right. So here's my thing. For Rami to say that he's doing the show for improvements, I think it's bullshit. Because how much can you improve from the Olympia to the Arnold? Now, what he has done with the stem cells, I know his gaps in his legs went away.
Okay.
So if his back comes out the way it was in 2021, in a perfect world, he could win.
That's where, it's lights out, dude.
Lights out in the perfect world.
Yeah.
But let's say the back is in there, the quad's okay, and he's the condition. So I have Nick winning.
All right.
I have Samson in second.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get killed with this one, but I got Sean in third.
All right. Listen.
I mean, I guess it's like that brotherly love. You know
that is not out of the question, man. That really isn't. Really ain't.
I saw him at Beth Francis. He was 194 pounds.
Yeah.
He was already conditioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What did he weigh at the Olympia?
187 or something.
Yeah, 187. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
But Carlos, you know when you wrap your hands around that boy, it's like
it's crazy.
Dude,
yeah.
Dude, he's a Mack truck in a 5'2" fucking frame.
Yeah. So I have I saw pictures of Andrew. Andrew looks really good.
Okay.
So I have him fourth.
All right.
I have William fifth.
Uh-huh.
I have my dog is here and your dog, one of your dogs.
Yeah, that's my fucking dog. You don't shut up.
All right, so I have Rami after William.
Okay.
He didn't make the improvements. I have Patrick. Patrick, like both said, he gained some size. He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks good. Akeem, I have after Patrick. Now Akeem, we all agree if he comes in shape, and he's gonna be hard to beat. I mean,
yeah. There's no question.
If he comes in shredded, he's gonna be hard to beat. Then I have Justin after Akeem.
Uh-huh.
And then lastly, I have Kamal.
Come on. Yeah, man, listen, we're all, the only way you could rank people is on their previous showings, right? I mean, it is very possible that Akeem comes in shape and knocks everybody out. I mean, it's very possible. It's possible that if Samson is 10, 15% better at the Olympia, he could clearly win this whole thing. But, the reason why I went with Nick on first and not Samson is because, Nick likes to show his physique throughout his progress, and he looked fucking insane.
It's streamlined, man.
Yeah, did you see when he took his shirt off and they showed his back, and I'm like, that's not a back. That looks like the geographical map of Australia. It's ridiculous.
Waistline?
Yeah, it's fucking small, bro.
Yeah, I think if Nick looked at the Olympia the way he's looking now, he'd be Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, it's very possible, man. You know, it's possible. Well, let's see. We got to see. You know, like Bo said, you see them by themselves, and you know, but when you're on stage next to each other, it's the only way Nick loses is if he comes out of shape, which we know he's not going to come out of shape, or he somebody beats him on shape, you know, like a Samson or an Andrew Jack. But other than that, that's about it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. But what do I know? What do I know? I don't know. All right, here's what I think we should do. I think the guy who comes closest to the top 10, we should all chip in and get that guy something.
Get him blown.
Yeah, I got a prop hooker, or like a fucking You know what? You know what we could do? We can get Bo to basically do like a cast of his penis, you know, like if you really have it, go get it. If you're not kidding, go fucking get it. I'm serious. Go.
No way.
This is fantastic.
No way.
Could you imagine this?
Bro.
What the fuck is that? That's a fucking wine bottle.
That's the cast.
That's not the cast. Well, what, you drink wine out of that. What the hell are you talking about?
No, that ain't a wine drink.
Oh, well, all right. Explain.
That's what I got made.
No way. It's glass, dude.
What do you sell it?
Made.
That's, that looks like a wine, but you're a sick fuck. You know that? I thought maybe you that's what you humped when your wife wasn't home or something. Anyway, on a serious note, we should do something. I don't know what. I don't care. Get that guy, the guy who comes in first, get him something. Everybody chip in and we'll get him. I don't know. We can get him one of those porno stars badges that they sell in rubber. No.
Or the doll.
The dolls are expensive, dude. You see those dolls? It's not like when we were kids and they were blow up dolls. Those fucking things look like people.
Only you would know that, John.
That's very true.
I have no idea.
I have no idea about that.
Really?
I don't know how much that costs.
Dude, they look like actual fucking people. They're like this. They're like me like this. And they can move their arms and shit, and you can actually order them special, if you like big titties or if you like big ass.
I'm going to place my order.
yeah, exactly. No, but what do you guys think? You think we should the first place guy will chip in again or something?
Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, what do we think?
All right. You know what? Whoever the first place guy is, we won't tell him what he gets. We'll leave him. Well, I'll send a text message to everybody. And Bo, you got to give me a number. I don't have your number. But I'll send a text message to everybody but that guy, whoever it is, and then we'll surprise him with something. And then the following show, he's got to show it on the show.
I don't know how this is going to go.
Oh yeah. Well, listen. There's gonna be, remember Nate. Well, Nate's not in because he didn't pick. But there's 6 of us, so 5 of us gotta vote on what we're gonna get the person. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something perverted, but it would be funny if it was, though. We'll see. If anybody says a bottle of protein powder or the pre-workout from Jason Ons. Oh, by the way, the reason why I'm talking so much is because of you bastard. I took Mission before I went to the gym.
You're all lit up.
Yeah. And then that's another thing. So I am already talked to the person that edits my stuff, and I told her that the post show she needs to edit it immediately, but it might not be over till late. So she was cool with it. But I understand if Nate and Jay can't make it because it's probably going to be late. But the rest of you guys... Oh, Carlos, you say you're a maybe, right?
I'm going to try to make it back to my room.
All right. And then Bo says he's in. Big Danny, we don't really have to worry about because you're on West Coast time. And Fackery goes to the gym at midnight, so he's always up. So we never have to worry about that. And, of course, I'm going to show up. I don't know. What do you think, Arns? Are you going to try to make it or not?
Well, I'll be. What time do we think it's letting out?
I don't know. I have to say at the earliest 10, the earliest.
You know, last year they actually were moving pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, and you know who's working backstage? Guy Del Corso.
Yeah, so dude, if they can get done early, I'll be on.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think they were done around like maybe 10 last year.
I'm out here. I'm out here now, dude. I've been out here since Monday.
How's it going out there?
It's fucking 75 degrees today.
No
Kyle?
way.
Yeah, in Ohio. Gorgeous.
Wow.
It's
Really?
cool here.
I'm packing sweats and stuff.
What's that?
I'm packing sweatpants and hoodies.
Yeah. No, dude, I had the windows down, the air on in the car. I got to Ohio tonight, Columbus tonight. I have an event tomorrow. I have a couple meetings, and then I have another meeting Friday morning. Then I'm heading back, so I'll be home Friday night. But my daughters have soccer tournaments, 2 games Saturday and Sunday, so I'll be home. You know, but
No, I get it. If it's too late, it's too late. I totally get
yeah,
it.
and if it gets done early, dude, I'll be on. I'm
All
not
right.
going out. I don't
Call-
fucking do anything.
Carlos, are you there already?
No, I fly out tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
I wouldn't want to be going there right now.
Yeah, I know. Really, it's the
Horrible time to be in Ohio.
it's like Columbus's main attraction is the Arnold Classic. I don't think they have anything else, right?
Yeah, but the trains.
Yeah, the Palace.
That's on like the eastern part by Pittsburgh.
I know.
That's
it's
on
like
the eastern part of
Pittsburgh, I know.
Ohio.
But still, I mean,
I drove through it Monday night.
it's like an American Chernobyl.
Yeah. And the president's going, don't look at this. Don't look at this over here. But there's balloons. Look at the balloons. Like we're all children looking at the balloon. Oh, look at that. Don't look at this mess over here. Look at the balloons. That's fabulous. Thanks, Biden. Unbelievable. Anyway, well, how's work going out there? Did you make any progress in Columbus?
Yeah, dude, I had a good few days. A couple new accounts. Rebuilt some relationships and got some new SKUs in some existing accounts. Older accounts, but a few more tomorrow. But it's been a good trip.
Oh, very cool, man. Did you see anybody out there?
Not yet. Most people aren't even here yet, but I'll see a bunch of people tomorrow and Friday morning. I'm sure I'll run into a bunch of people.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not even going to the expo, dude. It's a fucking zoo.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, man. Yeah, the expo is always my favorite part. But yeah, every time I go to like the I went to the Olympia 3 times, and only 1 time did I actually go to the show. The other 2 times I just went to the Olympia. I just went to the expo rather, because to me that was the most fun, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and this crew, this arm wrestling crew, they're gonna be out there arm wrestling at the Arnold, so that's why I wore this T-shirt. But nobody really cares.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's one guy that's going out there from Jersey that's really good. He came in 5th last year, and now he's trying to win it this year. He's a really good arm wrestler. And arm wrestling is like this very small niche world, but and everybody knows each other. But when you watch it, it's pretty interesting, man. It's like badass. Like I watched an arm wrestling one time, and it was almost 7 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys were, and they were big dudes. Well, the guy's name was Michael Todd, Monster Michael Todd, and I forgot the Jerry Cataract, something like that.
Were they tied up or? Was
Yeah, they had the strap. Most of the time they go to the strap.
People
because-
break their arms all the time.
Oh yeah,
dude. I've seen it, dude.
yeah.
Victor tore his bicep.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. No, it is all. God, I'm sorry.
When I was out in Dubai, I was like messing around with arm wrestling with Larry. Stupid, but he they even showed me like it's like the technique they use to actually like arm wrestle. I thought it was just like this, but they pull you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the. Bro,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. I'm
Yeah, because what it is if they're able to pull your arm out, the weaker you get, right? And then
Yeah.
So it's the lever. So, but what's funny is there are a couple of guys, and this guy Michael Todd is one of them, that they like to be in the losing position. So they like to be almost at the pad, and they're like this, and their whole psychology behind it is they wait till the other guy gasses out because he's trying so hard to get him down, but he's inches away. And then once the other guy gasses out, that's when he turns back. It's the most crazy thing I've ever seen, But it's pretty interesting. They always have they have mixed martial arts there. They have powerlifting.
It's everything.
Yeah, I think they
back the slap boxing.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I think they're having it this year, right? Or no?
I'm not sure, but that was brutal last year.
Yeah, that was bad. Yo, you know how many women bodybuilders were pissed off? I had like 3 of them on my show, and they're like, really, you're gonna get rid of women bodybuilding in a bodybuilding show, but you're gonna have slap contests. Thanks. They were like pissed.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's at the expo. It's like
I know, but they were like, I remember I had Rita, Leah, Denny, and Sheena. Sheena Oleg was on, and they were fucking fuming.
There's no Miss International this year?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works.
Any wellness and figure.
I think
No?
that
Yes?
no
Maybe?
fitness. No, figures out.
Fitness.
I think they're doing
Fitness figures out.
Fitness in there.
I thought
now.
physique was gone.
Figures out.
Physique and figure are gone.
Women's physique too now?
I think so. I think that was the last.
Bodybuilding. Yeah, bodybuilding is definitely out. Figures definitely out. So I know fitness and wellness and bikini is there definitely.
Who is there in fitness that actually is worth watching? Is there any good routine?
It is pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
what's her name?
Ariel usually.
Chris George. Yeah, Ariel.
Ariel. I know Ariel since she was like 12 years old.
Last year. She was good.
I'll be honest with you. That is the only. That's
she
one.
won
Of,
it. She looked real good.
that category is impressive because they do some crazy shit up there.
Well, I don't know. Years ago, you remember with Mia Finnegan and Kelly Ryan, and because there were some badass routines. Like it used to be so fun to watch because it was so athletic.
Yeah. No, they still
really
do that.
seen anything like that in a while.
Well, the only when I watch a bodybuilding contest, the only women's categories I'm really interested in is the women's bodybuilding and the fitness. And the fitness is because it seems so impressive. First of all, they have to come in shredded, and then they have to do this amazing routine. So imagine being in like a pre-contest, prep
Conditioning, yeah.
and then you gotta on top of that you gotta get this whole acrobatic thing down pat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gotta be like, I don't know how the hell they do it, but But I told my niece about it. My niece was always good at like ballet and dancing and stuff. I was like, you should do it, but she don't want to do that shit. And now the more I know about the more I'm glad I didn't push her too hard to do it. Anyway.
Well, they got the pole dancing for you there too, boss. You'd be happy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Do they really have pole dancing there?
Yeah, very good, man.
They have everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What's next? Australian dick wrestling? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
You got you.
I'm the champ.
Yeah. Yo, listen to this. Remember we were talking about girls the last one, right? So I'm doing the cardio, right? I got my. In the wintertime, I always go to the gym in a sweatshirt, right? Because it's just cold, and I don't feel like I'm in shape, so I put a hoodie on, and when I do cardio, I put my hood up and I put my earbuds in, and then there's this girl next to me, and she's doing cardio, and she's with her friends, and of course they're very attractive because they're in shape, and the typical girls we were talking about, right? So she says to me, "Excuse me," so I take my earbuds out, and I look over at her, and I said, "Yeah, what's up?" She goes, "Is there something wrong with me?" And I thought, I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Is there something wrong with me?" And I was like, "Something wrong with you?" And she goes, "Yeah, because everybody's staring at me. It's weird." And I was just like, "Oh my God." I literally put my hood back up, my earbuds back in, and I got off the machine. I was like, this is like, what the hell are you talking about? That just annoyed the shit out of me. How do you get to be an adult and you don't know how to have a conversation? I didn't understand. Like, what are you looking for here? Do you want me to say, "Oh, it's because you're so beautiful, everybody's staring at you"? Is that like? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, if you want to talk to me, you just say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Like, no. I'm glad to have a conversation. I don't know. You think I'm nuts, or what do you think?
A little bit of both.
What do you think, Facker? You think I'm a little twisted?
No, I just think in the age of texting and social media, people don't know how to talk to each other anymore.
Yeah, I think you're right. I really do. It's like, how do you become like? She could have went in so many different routes if the case is that she really wanted to talk to me. She could have said, "How much cardio are you doing? Do you always do the elliptical machine? Hey, what's up? I always see you. How you doing? You know, whatever. Any stupid shit. You
What
know."
size shoe you wear?
Yeah, right. Well, that goes for Bo, fucking Bo. But I mean, to say shit like there's something wrong with me, I'm like, you're an idiot. I don't know.
That's just attention-seeking conversation.
That's exactly what it. Right, and I gave her zero attention because I knew that.
She was baiting you, dude.
Yeah, right, and that's exactly why I fully ignored it. You know. I bet you she never got a response like that in her life because she was a smoking hot Spanish chick with this big fat ass, and I guaranteed, like, her waist was this big, and her, it was like, I guaranteed nobody ever fucking just ignored her and walked away. But I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna send everybody I'm gonna keep in touch with everybody during the Arnold. And we'll basically see how it goes and what time it ends. And if you could show up, great. If you can't, no biggie, no big deal. We'll see what happens. Gentlemen, thank you again, and I will see you guys Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas. Later.